was an interesting thing. I went to the Autodesk University in October last year, November, whenever it was, in Las Vegas, and we had a very interesting discussion after we had all the talks. It sort of turned out that pretty much all architects and engineers that were sitting around the table there were using a very similar workflow. So that's something that's very important to us in a way. Yeah. So we are having in our workflow, we have this sort of general geometry definition, which is effectively then moving towards initial analysis and so forth. But then we're using REVIT very early on to, so as soon as we have firm information, so to move ahead and get a coordination model. And I got basically two types of examples I could talk about. Yeah, one is where we have existing buildings and we remodel existing buildings. We can take survey information and turn the survey information in a matter of a week, let's say, into a full three-dimensional model, and that forms the basis of every bit further design that goes on with that existing building. It helps us immensely. Yeah? And we've got examples where we use this very successfully. 10 Trinity, Lotts Road, yeah, existing buildings that are either have floors or have some kind of redundant structure on the inside, which we want to modify, change, get rid of, whatever. Yeah, but they have geometrical constraints. Working with these geometrical constraints from day one in 3D makes things a lot easier, and is a big cost saving. And the other thing is then, if you have a new building, if we can model things in 3D from the start, it also helps us to avoid any kind of clashes. Take the standard case, yeah, we have a residential building and every floor plan is designed to match and so on, and then you put them one on top of the other. They don't line through, yeah. It doesn't happen if you work in 3D. They just line through because your columns lines through. That's what you do. That's how you set up your building. And so you can get efficiencies. Obviously, we can get efficiencies in our design, but we can also get efficiencies in the overall coordination of the design at an earlier stage than you would normally do, and that helps immensely because the more of the complexity you can take out in the beginning, the more of the coordination you can do in an early stage, basically resolving conflict, making sure that everything is aligned, the easier you have it in the end. And it's much more difficult to change things once you've gone beyond, say, REVIT stage D. Yeah, you then have to change the geometry. Wow, it becomes really, really difficult and expensive. We recently started working again on a Battersea Power Station phase 1 residential project, and this is a very large residential development. 36,000 square meters, if I'm not mistaken, so it's reasonably big. It's fast track. Yeah, you know the history of Battersea Power Station, and it's now taken off. The client sold, probably seen that in the press, 600 or 800 flats in a weekend. Yeah, the Harrods Christmas sale. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Anyway, we are designing this now. We're in the process of appointing contractors, so this project is going ahead, and it's a large project. It has a lot of repetition in it, but it's also got a lot of non-standard cases, and that's where effectively our 3D modeling helps us manage the geometrical complexity, but also helps us manage the workflow of going from geometrical setting out to structural analysis, and then feeding that back into the updated geometrical setting out. If I may make that a little bit more precise, it's a concrete building. Yeah, it's predominantly flat slab with post-tension floors and reinforced concrete cores, and everything is designed to maximize, obviously, floor-to-ceiling heights and to maximize the efficiency of the flats. Yeah, if you sell a flat at such an early stage, you need to also get the certainty that you can. That what you design fits what you sold. Yeah? So there, 3D modeling was effectively essential. And for this, it's quite interesting. For this, we recognized as a team that it is very important to have the right standards in place from the beginning. So we sat down with the architects and developed a protocol that is used to exchange information, that sets out the responsibilities, sets out the duties of every team member, and effectively governs sort of workflow, because without that you're not getting anywhere. And we've seen this in the past when projects weren't done in such an orderly way that effectively everybody does it in their own way and it doesn't converge, it doesn't work together. So that's very, very difficult. So I think we took the right steps there, and it allowed enough freedom so that everybody could work in their own way if that suited them better. But we bring it together in one coordinated, agreed form, and that helps a lot. So watch this space. We'll be on site very soon. It's a very exciting project for us because I've personally been working on the Battersea Power Station project for over 10 years. So seeing it happen now is, and I never had any doubt that it would happen, but seeing it happen now in a form that's very, very promising is fun.